At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Orlandette Crabbe, our Acting Chief Education Officer, to give the official welcome and opening remarks. Please welcome her as she comes.
Good morning, everyone. I wish to adopt the protocol so ably established by your dynamic chairperson. It is truly a pleasure and privilege to welcome each of you back to the start of another school year. As we come together, I am filled with excitement and optimism for what lies ahead. We are not just returning to our classrooms or our schools. We are reigniting our shared purpose, our passion, and our commitment to the future of our territory's children. A special welcome is extended to those educators joining the ranks of the ministry for the first time. If today marks your first day as a member of the incredible team of educators that shape this territory's future, please stand and be recognized. Let's give them a warm welcome. Thank you. We welcome you wholeheartedly to the Ministry of Education and pledge our support for you as you undertake what promises to be the most rewarding profession of your life. I can't move on without acknowledging those who are at the other end of the spectrum. So let's start with 50 years of service. Do we have anybody in the auditorium this morning who has given 50 years of service in the territory? What about 45 years? You're smiling, but it's very possible. 40 years. 40 years of service. We have two persons, or hard-working, permanent three, sorry. I can't see who that is over there. It's me, Helen. All right, Helen. 3 hard-working educators. Give them another round of applause. Educators, last year when I greeted you, I remember encouraging you to be outside, to get outside of your comfort zones, to venture outside the 4 walls of your classrooms, to utilize outside resources, and to think outside the box. I could not be happier watching you all over the course of this past school year do exactly that. Seeing the transformation of education slowly taking place in our schools has been the joy of my career. Whether you upskilled yourselves, increased opportunities for experiential learning in your classroom, fostered creativity, integrated the arts, or led your department with audacious and strategic methods, your passion and dedication to the success of our students has been evident. Please give yourselves a round of applause. From the educators who completed rigorous upskilling programs while balancing their full-time roles, to those on the verge of finishing in the coming months, your dedication is undeniable. From the overwhelming number of teachers who eagerly volunteered to lead PLC meetings and professional development sessions, to the significant increase in field trips and excursions registered in the ministry, to the innovative, game-changing approaches to classroom instruction seen across all our schools, there's no doubt about it, you understood the assignment. Please give yourselves a hand. Despite the numerous challenges we faced last school year, you have risen to the occasion, embracing the transformation of our education system. You have shown us that education knows no bounds and that with collective determination, we can reimagine education. Teachers, you are the backbone of this education system, and we continue And as we continue our voyage towards a transformed and future-ready education system, we extend a heartfelt thank you for your commitment to our students. Last year, we welcomed an unprecedented amount of new school leaders to the fold. Over the past year, I have enjoyed watching our schools be led by confident, dedicated, and audacious principals. Their commitment and exemplary leadership has been exactly what it takes to lead the transformation of education. From those with 10 to 15 and 20 years of experience as school leaders to those who walked into schools last year, let me take this time to acknowledge and appreciate each and every one of you. Principals, deputy principals, assistant principals, we recognize your hard work. We applaud your tenacity. We appreciate your leadership. Please stand to be recognized, principals. Today, we especially acknowledge those principals who will be retiring on August 31st, 2024. And I so know they were going to be here this morning. Mrs. Valerie Charles Welch, retiring after 40 years of dedicated service. Ms. Laverne Blyden, retiring after 32 years of service. And Mr. Cecil Hodge, retiring after 36 years of service. We thank you all for your incredible service to this territory and bid you a happy retirement. As we honor those who have built the foundation, let us now welcome the new leaders who will boldly reimagine education and guide their schools into a transformative future. Mrs. Wilma George, Principal of the Brigado Flax Educational Center, Primary Division. Mrs. Shaniqua Henley Vanterpool, Principal of the Ivan Dawson Primary School. Miss Brittany Glasgow, Principal of the Jos Van Dyke Primary School. And Miss Hajera Alfonso, Assistant Principal of the Enos Adams Primary School. We also welcome Mrs. Alicia Stout-Todman and Mrs. Tanika Phillips to their new roles as Assistant Principals at the Elmore Stout High School. Mrs. Letitia Penn Rogers has been assigned as the acting principal of the Virgin Islands School of Technical Studies. Let me also publicly acknowledge Dr. Natalie Chatu, who joined us in February of 2024 as the principal of the Claudia Creaky Educational Center. Dr. Chatu, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Educators, as we gather today, we are not just beginning another academic year, but we are resetting the stage for the continued revolution in education. Our theme, which has become the essence of the ministry's vision, continues as Virgin Islands education, moving full steam ahead. The continuation of this theme confirms our ongoing commitment to fostering innovation, creativity, critical thinking, and holistic learning through the integration of science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. We can already see STEAM education changing our students by affording them the skills they need to thrive in an ever-evolving world, preparing them not just for jobs that exist today, but for the opportunities of the future that you nor I have yet to envision. This is why the transformation we are on is so pivotal. As educators, we can easily see the gaps between the citizens we currently produce and the skills needed to advance this territory. At this juncture, let me take this opportunity to highlight some of the key initiatives we will be introducing this year as we continue to reimagine education. We are thrilled to unveil the Mathivated project. Let me hear a big hand for math. And the Mathivated project, I'm going to put my education officer for math on the spot. Please give Miss Kalila Colwood a big hand. This ambitious initiative targets student success in mathematics by tackling it from every angle, empowering teachers with enhanced skills and positive attitudes, sparking greater student engagement, bridging learning gaps, and equipping classrooms with dynamic and effective resources. At its core, this project fosters collaboration and teacher leadership, encourages integrated and relevant learning, and drives meaningful change in how we approach mathematics education from the foundational years. This is not just a plan, it's a transformative movement to elevate mathematics achievement across the territory. During this school year, we will also be implementing the zoning of primary schools to allow for more strategic planning and networking among educators at various levels. This initiative aims to strengthen collaboration and ensure that schools within the same zones can share resources, best practices, and create a more cohesive learning community. We will be introducing a coding and robotics course at the senior secondary level. This initiative emerged from the appeals of students who see the value in the skills they attained in our STEAM Innovations course introduced last year. We're excited to see how this program will empower our students to thrive in the digital age. We are proud to announce the rebranding of our Student Support Unit, which will now be known as the Exceptional Education Unit. This new name reflects our commitment to providing inclusive, high-quality support that meet the needs of diverse learning needs of all our students. In addition to this rebranding, the unit is expanding to include newly created roles such as the Educational Assessment Specialist, Behavioral Specialist, who will join our dedicated team of special education teachers already deployed across our schools. This strengthened unit will enable us to better identify and address the unique learning needs and challenges of our students, ensuring that every child receives the tailored support they need to thrive. We have introduced the new role of career and college counselor and officially renamed our guidance officers as school counselors. These positions will deliver focused support where it is needed most, ensuring students receive both career guidance and the personal care essential for their growth and well-being. We continue to seek out trained reading specialists, English as a second language teachers, and an educational psychologist to provide critical services to our students. The ministry is also recommitting to creating healthy school campuses for all. At a time when the physical, social, and emotional well-being of our students and staff is more important than ever, we are redevoting ourselves to ensuring that our schools are environments where everyone can thrive. This renewed focus includes programs that promote healthy diets, mental well-being, physical activity, and social connections across school communities. We are excited to introduce our new officer for early childhood education, Miss Kimberly George. I don't know where is Miss George? She was working from the time I got here this morning. Miss George, where are you? Please stand. Thank you. You know her as one of our own dedicated professionals. Under her leadership, we are poised to make significant strides in early childhood care and development. This year, we will be sharpening our focus on reviewing and strengthening policies while developing robust frameworks to better support our early childhood centers. Our goal is clear: to establish a comprehensive operational framework that prioritizes the training of childcare workers and fosters child-centered practices that promote holistic growth and development for our youngest learners. In the coming weeks, we are eager to finalize the recruitment of a dynamic curriculum coordinator who will spearhead the comprehensive redevelopment of our curriculum, aligning it with the full integration of STEAM principles. Additionally, we are in the process of selecting a dedicated education officer for social sciences who will be charged with revitalizing this critical area of study by driving innovative strategies and bringing fresh perspectives. Finally, This year marks a significant milestone in our ongoing review of the senior secondary program. We will be making important decisions about the additional year, graduation requirements, the credit system, dual enrollment, apprenticeships, and internships for our students. Our aim is to ensure that all secondary graduates have the opportunity to attain regional and international certifications in as many subjects as they can handle, giving them a competitive edge as they move on to tertiary education or the world of work. As a part of this initiative, we eagerly announced the launch of the Career Skills Academy at the Virgin Islands School of Technical Studies. This 3-year program is reserved for those students who demonstrate significant challenges in the regular secondary program and is designed to equip them with entry-level skills in an area of vocation. A cohort will embark on this new journey starting in September 2024. One of our main goals is to transition away from positions currently held by individuals with only an associate's degree or less. So teachers in grade 1 and 2 positions, we encourage you all to seize every opportunity to upskill yourselves in preparation for these changes. In line with this mission, the H. Laverty Stout Community College has assured us that their Bachelor of Education program will be rolled out in 2025. Additionally, one of the ministry's key partners, Walden University, a long-standing partner of the BVI Teachers Union as well, has been working with us to come up with a special program for BVI educators. Through the Institute of Education at HLSCC, the ministry will continue to support professional development efforts, ensuring every one of you has access to the required 60 hours of training. Further, we are actively aligning our regional standards, which will allow educators to obtain licenses recognized locally, regionally, and internationally. Welcome back, dear educators, to a year brimming with promise, innovation, and transformation. Let's walk this journey together as we reimagine education through the lens of science, technology, engineering, the arts, and mathematics. Thank you.